I want to make this absolutely clear. I didn't follow the trial in general, I don't, not just as a function of this show. This was a policy that I had dating back to pre-O.J. Simpson. I don't follow trials like criminal trials.
What prompted it? Because I feel like the Simpson thing would have been, I could see like, okay, I've had my fill of like covering these things.
Oh, I didn't watch any of it.
Right. But
I didn't watch a single moment of that trial.
But you were already over it is what I'm saying.
I just like, my sense is that it, you know, I am not in a position to assess, and it's more like a soap opera-y on some level, frankly. And, you know, there are structural reasons why I imagine a guy like OJ gets off money, and structural reasons why a guy like Kyle Rittenhouse get off not money. And so, you know, those things are more relevant to me. So he faced 5 felony charges at the trial. Single count each of first-degree reckless homicide, first-degree intentional homicide, 2 counts of first-degree recklessly endangering safety, and a single count of first-degree intentional homicide. Those are all pretty high bars. I wonder, had there been a manslaughter thing, like, hey, you put yourself in a situation where you are untrained to deal with crowd control, and you walk into that situation with a gun ostensibly to crowd control, there is a somewhat of a likelihood that someone's going to end up dead or injured. That, to me, I'm surprised that there wouldn't have had some form of charge that would have been, you know, a subsidiary charge. I just don't know. I just don't know criminal law at all. I don't spend any time thinking, you know, but as a broader policy matter, this is not a great precedent. The idea that anybody has a license to pick up a gun and go decide, I'm in charge of policing a protest now. Why are you in charge of the policing the protest? 'Cause, man, look at my gear. Look at my vest I bought at Orvis, or look at, you know, at what's that, the big one? The no, that's not the hunting one out in the Midwest. Cabela's, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Look at the vest I got at Cabela's. Of course, I'm going out to police the protest.
I'm also a medic now, sort of.
Yeah. No, I haven't been trained yet as an EMT, but I might in the future. And everybody knows medics always travel with their weapons. You didn't learn that at protest medic school? Where's your medic badge? Where's the cross that you put on the back of your Cabela's vest? I mean, this is what I think is problematic here, and maybe a failure of the prosecution to sort of like perceive like the implications of this are much bigger than just this one case. Also seems to me to be, you know, for people who are worried about, you know, free speech. I don't know, like, I would feel my speech inhibited more by guys who show up with guns than people who start to call me, like, you know, names that I don't agree with. My free speech is not inhibited by you saying that I'm bigoted or a racist or a whatever it is that you're complaining about. My speech is sort of materially inhibited when you show up with a gun and express like dissatisfaction with what I'm doing. I don't know. I mean, that's my perspective on that. But those seem like, I am surprised by the high bar on all of those charges. I would have thought there would have been, either subsidiary charges or you would have gone with like a manslaughter. Seems to me like a reasonable person could have known if they show up at a protest with a semi-automatic weapon and start patrolling around there without the training, without the authority, something bad could happen. Like, that seems to me to be, I don't know, fairly straightforward.